Hey there guys, welcome back to the Myth Monstrology playthrough. I'm your host, Godly Seafood. Today we're going to be questing through the Labyrinth and hopefully some of the Crystal Grove, potentially even to the Forum, making our way downtown, finishing up Dragonspire. I know last time we left off, this is episode 23 by the way, last time we left off, soloed Lore Master with a bunch of minions and then a 20 crown minion that I got from doing some trivia real quick. That was great. That was fun. I hope you guys like the edited version of that. It really is really great. Really great, especially the ending. Come on, all the way to the bottom. Myth Henchman, because I've got a Myth Aura up. Oh my god, does she do it? Anyway, gonna take care of my plants real quick. Don't really have a use for energy at the moment. Just kind of building up my snack reserves, as well as whatever else I've got going on. Do that. I need to learn... Oh, I actually have enough gold to do it as well. I need to learn... what is it called? Pixie. That way I can add an extra like on top of there, make things go faster. See what else? It was water, and then we'll finish off with gusty wind. I can never sit still when I'm doing this. It's just so boring. Just let me cast like 32 different spells at once. That'd be great. Alright. See what we get. Saw some amber. That's probably from the what was it called? The Ultra King Parsley. Nothing too amazing there, so we'll just go ahead, get this on started. I got some noodles cooking, but I usually take about 20 to 40 minutes to get noodles going. So let's go ahead and dive right on into it. This is going to be fun. A lot of undead. Do I have Stone Rose quest? Yes, I do. All right. New quest. Bridge over there. Talk to Dimitri Iron Chains in the Labyrinth. Not sure how we'd know that guy's name or where to find him, but yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's right. There's also whatever the hell, whatever this guy's name is. He sells fish spells. That's what he does. I'm gonna get this just in case I ever do some more ice fishing for chests and whatnot, but the rest I'm gonna leave. Alright, Dimitri. I'm here to see the Dean. Can you help me with that?
You've come here for the Dean? I wouldn't worry about him anymore. He's taken care of. It's his accomplices I'm worried about.
Really?
When he turned bad, the Dean set loose some of the criminals imprisoned here. You seem a brave youngster, or a wizard. Why don't you help me out and put those criminals to rest?
Is it because you can't do it yourself? Because you're dead? And there's no need for you to stand guard? Just give me the key?
First, you'll need to get across the bridge. After the raid, the key to the bridge was left somewhere in one of those houses over there.
Right, alright. So, he's obviously not talking about any of these cool-looking houses. He's talking about this cool-looking house, which looks starkly different for some reason. I don't know why.
This key is my duty. To guard it I was made. The key must not be taken. I guard it with all my being.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Silver Surfer. Let's see. I was doing some animus farming earlier. Getting some more of them spiders that I like. I think I'll go for... Oh, that one's a storm minion, so I'll have to worry about shields. Yeah, 3 of these guys. 1 of these. Another 1 of these. We'll throw in a frog just because. Just in case. You never know what happens. I think that's really all I should need, realistically. I'll throw in 2 Cyclops minions. And, oh yeah. You know what? right before I fight this guy, I hit level 45, which means I believe I'm due for a spell upgrade. So let me go talk to Cyrus real quick and get that. Yeah, so much stuff to keep track of. And then for anybody who is curious, free pack, Cerberus Tamer is the code, all caps. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'll keep saying it for the next couple days, maybe the week or so, until somebody tells me it's gone. Ooh, alright, so we can get Golem Taunt. This is a very big one, especially for Monstrology. These are PvP, which means they are useless to me at the moment. This allows me to do something very interesting with Golem minions. Which, we'll see. We'll see if I can show that off in this this one. We got 2 golems, 2 enchants. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, right off the bat. Golem, yeah. Shoot, we'll do a taunting golem into... Well, I was gonna do into a Minotaur, but now I've got debuff. I've got debuff. Let's see. I'll probably finish this fight and go check on my noodles. Eat some spaghetti. Let's see. Yeah, so all he does is he casts taunt. That's it. It's great. He doesn't get in the way of anything. He doesn't mess with anything. He just taunts. So I think I should be able to kill through this weakness, because obviously I've got my gear, got my stats. What is it, like close to 50 damage, and then you know, 30% boost, I would imagine. 75. How much is this gonna do? Alright, I guess I can't kill him. That sucks. But yeah, so all he does is taunts. And what a taunt does is, what it's supposed to do is, after you stack it up enough, or after you've cast it enough times, you'll basically get to the point where you start drawing aggression, or aggro as it's called. And so the enemies will go after you, like this guy. He's about to just destroy my minion. That minion tanked to hit for 0 pips. Only cost 2 cards in my deck that I got right at there. And now he's dead. And I'm pretty sure either that golem passed, or he was going to attack him and then it just fizzled. Or he because he couldn't, he just passed as well. I know I kind of missed out on one of those Animus, but you know, it's alright. I'm pretty sure I don't have any of these guys, and I don't plan on farming Silver Surfer over here, so it's fine. Everything's fine. Let's see, we got that for a debuff. Yeah, we'll just blade up. I might throw out an aura or bubble and kill this guy. Hello there, Real Shannon. How are you doing today? Continuing on the question in Dragonspire, looking to finish up the Labyrinth today. Might end up, I might finish the Crystal Grove, make it to the Forum, maybe. Or I might just do a super small stream where I just do the Labyrinth and call it a night. Oh, that's good to hear. Up to anything fun in Wiz? Hopefully no more of that crazy hacking that was going on the other day. I don't know if I should hit and tempt the debuff, or if I should bubble. Bubble would cause me to wait quite a bit, so I'm just gonna hit and hope he doesn't debuff. Oh, nice. I'm doing good. Had a pretty fun weekend. Finished editing episode 22. That one was really good. Finally started adding a little bit more text and effects and whatnot. Just figuring all that stuff out. I'm relatively new to streaming and content creating. But yeah, had a good weekend. Started off the week doing alright. Gonna go to a job interview tomorrow for a remote call center type place, which will be interesting. Let's see. So, I think I'll do this. and I'll summon him. Just because I don't have any particular use for him, but he might be able to throw out like at 200-300 damage before he dies. Yeah. You play Wiz a lot? What's your favorite Wiz? What's your favorite school? I don't actually need to farm this boss, so I'm just gonna try and kill him. He's not... the Monstrology experience is great, but I'm not gonna do too much. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Is there anything special you want to see in this episode? Any minions go up? I think the only notable boss that I'm fighting is the Dean. So if you want to see any minions that I have fight the Dean, throw something together. Oh, nice. You might die. Personally, I don't have a very specific favorite school. I more like schools that... Well, I guess that would be all of them. I like to play support just in general. So I like to throw out, plague, stuns, accuracy debuffs, shields, heals, stuff like that. I enjoy supporting people, especially when I'm doing, dungeons like the Devourer, any of the Catacomb stuff. I'm really good on my other profile. I have a bunch of stuff to help out with that. I prefer not to be a hitter unless there's just absolutely zero choice. Like we need somebody competent in a team up group. But most times, I think 90% of Wiz players played the hitting classes, and then you've just got everybody else either trying to hit with them or hopefully throwing out support. Not really a which school do I like sort of answer. I don't know, it's very interesting. Like, I've played all of them up to, like, level 100, 130. So I know Ice is really good early game with shields, which is just fantastic when your teammates have 0 resist and can't keep themselves alive. Pop that off with, like, a Pixie in the mix or a Unicorn, and you can keep the team alive. Or you can steal shields and whatnot. Myth is pretty interesting with getting rid of shields and whatnot. Death is also a pretty good school. I know they've got some of the best debuffs in the game, as well as probably the best survivability in the game. Alright, Dimitri, I've gotten the key from the Silver Surfer. What do I need to do next?
That looks like the right key.
I'd hope so. It's the only one I found.
Now use the bridge key on that pedestal. The mechanism inside will raise the bridge and you can cross it easy enough. On the other side, see if you can find and defeat 3 escaped conspirators for me. That would help restore some order to this place.
Does this place need order? Everybody in Dragonspire is dead. There's no reason for you guys to keep prisoners anymore. But I mean, I guess. The quest objective is not giving me the ability to say no. Do that. Leave a mark there, because I know I'm going to come back later. Yeah, Dragonfire is a fun little world. Everybody's dead. It's all gloomy, and they still expect you to help them out every now and then. It's fun. This isn't too bad. These guys are not undead. These guys are, though. I'm gonna... Let's see. This one's gonna be, like, the most annoying fight. So... I think I'll do... Oh, that's the wrong one. Couple undead there and there. And probably focus on AoEs for the most part. Let's see. Yeah, she's kind of all around all the minions, so I can't really pull her by herself at the moment. Colossus... Do undead. Don't need that. Have no use for that. So, throw this at the Colossus and hope my stats and the boost kills. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm currently I'm in Dragonspire. What is that? I'm level 45 right now. I wish they would allow, or they would like reuse the world to the point where you could come back and make Dragonspire beautiful again. Because they've got that one dungeon with the time vault, which is pretty cool, where you get to see part of Dragonspire before it got destroyed. Yeah, what about you? What is your favorite world? I do not know. I'm gonna be changing it, just like 15-minute difference. I'm gonna be, oh nice, I killed the minion. I'm gonna be changing it to about 7:45 or 8 o'clock to about 10:30 Mountain Standard Time. So I really only stream in the night, mostly because I got work in the mornings and or throughout the majority of the day. I'm gonna keep this. Fail pipping like crazy, but that's all right. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be streaming Monday through Friday. I might take off a Wednesday to edit videos and uh, thumbnails and stuff like that. But for the most part, gonna be streaming Monday through Friday with the occasional every now and again, maybe like Saturday or something. Man, I am not getting anything good. I need you out of my hand. That's not gonna be useful. That's a random minion. I don't know what that is. Undead. Oh, I think that was a Colossus, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Do I have another wand hit? I don't remember. I think I used them both. Oh, I do. Perfect. What do I have? 2 blades. Yeah, it'll be decent. Let's see. I'm relatively new to streaming. Like, I started a couple weeks ago, just kind of... Oh, man, I got another debuff. That's not fun. Started a couple weeks ago, and just been kind of making a little mini-series on Monstrology on a myth character with Wizard101. Might branch off into a couple different video games, like Final Fantasy X, or Minecraft, or Skyrim, just because those are the ones that I have available, and I really enjoy playing those. So, still figuring things out. Don't have a face cam yet or anything like that, but I've been figuring out how to use OBS and all the different systems. I think right now I'm using Restream to stream to both Restream, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time, which is cool. Oh, nice. I can make a sacrificial minion. Let's go. But yeah, it's been an enjoyable little project for the moment. Streamlabs. Honestly, I don't know. Or like OBS was the one that was recommended to me, so I've just been using like OBS. And I don't know. I hadn't really seen the value of using 2 of them at the moment. I know it's available. I was recommended OBS, so I just started with that, really. I hear good and bad things about either which one, so it really just kind of, I guess, depends on what someone wants to use them for. I'm going to throw this one out there just to get her health down a little bit more. Hit while I've got a blade and no debuffs. What about you? Do you do any streaming? And there goes the minion. Goodbye, minion. I'm okay with that. Tanking like 300 damage. That's perfect. Oh, nice. And I've got blades. Is that debuff? No, it is not. Alright. So I gotta finish up this boss and go grab my noodles and my pasta. Or my spaghetti. Yeah? Yeah, I just, it was one that a friend recommended to me. I've watched like 1.5 million tutorials to figure out how to get things like going and all together. I could probably figure out Streamlabs in the future if I really wanted to. I need Undead Animus. We'll go for Trap into damage. But yeah. What is it? I've heard that you can do certain things on Streamlabs more effectively than OBS, but then I've heard that OBS does certain things better. It's been a while. Like, I think I'm almost about a month into streaming, so whatever I was watching a couple like weeks ago, a month ago almost, has completely eluded me now. Oh, nice. What is it? There's a what is it? What is it called? Restream. It's a little service that you can use to hook up like your YouTube and Twitch together. I've heard a lot of people going back and forth between whether or not they think it's still worth streaming on Twitch exclusively, going for partner and affiliate and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people have been, a lot of big content creators on Twitch have been switching over to YouTube just because Twitch gives you more perspective availability, people are able to find you better. However, it also seems like it might have a bit of a run for its money with YouTube coming in to take the cake pretty soon. If things go the same way that they're going now. These guys are undead, and those are like the only undead minotaurs in the game that I can get. So I'm going to get one of those. But I just choose to have multiple options open at the moment for whichever one I'm going to be streaming. I might go for an AoE just to get rid of that Minotaur. If I can pull a convert soon. Ah, I forgot to check my noodles. Whoops. I was too busy responding. Ooh, I know. Do this, get rid of that. Get rid of that, and get rid of that. But yeah, what kind of stuff do you record? Pirate? Oh, nice. How is Pirate? I played it once before, but then I just never really got into it as much as I did Wiz. And then I'm gonna let the timer run out while I go get food. Alright, I'm back. For the moment. Pirate is cool, just harder than Wiz. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It looks interesting. What is it? I don't know much about pirates. I know I got to the point where I had a little skeleton follower. He was kind of hard to beat in a fight. But that's about where I ended with that. I might pick it up someday later. Alright, now I can focus on Wiz. Let's see. Don't need that. We'll just use an Earthquake, and hopefully that kills the minion. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know. I might, once I finish up with this, and maybe one other project I wanted to get into, I might do Pirate soon. Let me see. Sorry, let me look at this real quick. I'll throw out a Minotaur, why not? So, as far as, kind of what I'm doing, I am kind of soloing it at the moment, just with, you know, the whole solo monstrology type thing going on. But, if... what is it called? Oh, hello, Dying Mai. But anyway, getting back to you, Dying Mai. I am kind of soloing it at the moment. However, if you happen to be the same level I am when I get to, like, Waterworks or Zigzag or any of the cool dungeons, I will make an exception for those when I'm, you know, farming with people, helping people get gear and stuff like that. But at the moment, I am just kind of soloing questing because, especially in the first arc, it's so easy to solo. And I'm running out of time to be able to utilize Monstrology effectively. At some point, Monstrology is just not going to be effective. And that's the point where I might start playing with other people and, you know, start doing higher level stuff like not raids, but dungeons that require, you know, full team and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely, I don't know, I guess keep checking out the Twitch, keep checking out my YouTube channel. YouTube, I'm just Godly Seafood, and I got Wiz stuff there. And definitely in the future, whenever I get to the point where I can't really solo anything as effectively with Monstrology, I'll definitely hit you up and play some stuff and enjoy hanging with the community. But for right now, I'm going to enjoy hanging with this pasta I made. It's just spaghetti. I think somebody told me it was International Pasta Day. I don't know if that's true or not, but conveniently, I happen to have just made spaghetti. But if you need help with a boss, I'm not opposed to joining you when I've got a free second to help you out with that as well. Assuming I'm not like in the middle of the labyrinth, you know? Because I definitely don't want to have to exit the dungeon, have it close on me, and figure out how I'm going to deal with that. Alright, so that was Andor Bristleback. He actually drops a worm statue. Looks all funky. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. It really just kind of depends. But I am going to fight her one-on-one. Alright, I'm close to being done with my pasta, so I can talk a little bit more freely now. Let's see. So yeah, let me know, dying my, let me know what you needed help with. Depending on what boss it is, I might have to, if it's close enough to me, I can try and solo it first and then join you, and then help you out with that. That way I can just show people I passed it, but, I don't know, it's one of those things, it really doesn't matter to me, but some people like the vibe of watching somebody solo the game, which I can get behind. So I kind of want to walk that line a little bit finely. Oh, nice. Let's see. So we got that. I don't have debuffs. Time to Earthquake. Nice, and I got Cyclops Animus. So now I can get rid of all of the Cyclops stuff. I'm gonna throw this guy out there because she's probably gonna hit me soon. Is it? She can use storm spells, can't she? Ooh, debuff. Don't need that. Can get rid of this. Oh, nice. She might actually go for my test dummy first. Or she'll Scarecrow. I think she can Scarecrow, can't she? I'm not going to look up their card pulls. It's not really worth it. These guys are relatively easy. Yeah, so I completely forgot. For some reason, I was thinking Feint was trained at level 40, not level 25. So I invested my perk points into shields first, rather than into Feint. So I think I only need like one or two one or two more training points to get Feint. So I'm working on that. Don't worry. I completely forgot what it was at, so I invested my perks poorly compared to what most people would. But honestly, having shields is pretty good too. But yeah, so I think right now I should have one perk point. I'd have to see if it allows me the ability to get Feint or not. However, if not, I probably need to do the Stone Rose quest as well before the end of Dragonspire to be able to get everything that I needed. What is she doing? I might as well go for this one. Oh, wait. Come on, hit the golem. That's what he's there for. Yes, let's go. Goodbye, golem. She only used a banshee? No, use a skeletal pirate. Get rid of all of your pips. So what do I have? That's not gonna be useful. She's close to dying. If I don't think I even crit that as well, so I'll just have to wait and see what I get. I should have got rid of that pierce. I don't need that. Ooh. She's stacking up. Minions are pretty cool, especially with like Monstrology. You can capture like animus from minions, then use after you get enough animus, you can create your own. But then you also have the ability to cast like 3 Monstrology minions at a time, which is pretty nifty. One thing I want to do is maybe with like Darkmoor or something, I want to get to Malistaire the Undying, not soloing it, just like have some people help me get there, and then I just want to throw out a couple Shadow Malistaire or Jabalba Malistairs with 200 Pierce and see how that goes. I think it would just be interesting. I mean, I doubt I'd survive because I'd have to keep myself alive somehow, but it's an interesting idea. That's realistically the only way I see Darkmoor getting beat is somebody just farming a ton of Shabalba Malistairs that have 200% resist, universal resist, and just throwing them out in every fight and keeping themselves alive and spending hours on one single fight. Also, these extra little bosses and/or Bristleback and whatever the other 2 were named infinitely respawn in the Labyrinth, so I might have to take advantage of that and collect them for my Animus collections. These would be like the only bosses I'd be willing to farm, since they're just so out in the open and so what is it? Available. Respawnable. Alright, Dimitri. I've defeated your Riddles 3, or Villains 3. Can I go talk to the Dean now?
Excellent work. It sounds like they've learned from their mistake.
Does it?
Such a pity that Dragonspire had to pay for it.
It seems like I just killed them after they were already dead. I don't know that they learned anything from that.
I'm not so sure if I should let you see the Dean. When we rounded him up, he had no regrets about what he'd done. He's either cold-blooded or just plain crazy. No good will come from talking to him.
Well, I mean, I need to talk to him to get a portal stone, so some good will come from talking to him.
You've earned the right to speak with him, though. So here's the key. Use it on the center pedestal to raise the bridge to his cell.
Gotcha.
Just watch out for that one. He's tricky and as nasty as they come.
Thank you, Dimitri. I will never speak to you again. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some mana real quick. Don't worry, I was already thinking about it. Luckily I left a mark in there so I can just get there quickly. The blue. I got you. Ooh, free reagent. And I don't really need that 3rd potion. Alright, so here is the Dean. Right across this lovely little lava lake. That's a cool statue. Hey there, tall, dark, and creepy. Give me a portal stone.
Hello there, young wizard. I don't get many guests here. As a point of fact, I get no visitors, not a single living soul.
Yeah, that's great. Portal stone, please.
So believe me when I say I'm pleased to see you. What brings you here?
Give me portal stone.
Let me guess. You want me to admit you to Dragonspire Academy, correct?
No.
There should be no troubles there. They threw me in jail, but they never fired me.
Well, first of all, I don't need to be admitted into Dragonspire. I just need the portal stone. Also, that happens a lot with things like this. Is like somebody does something stupidly crazy and gets thrown into prison or starts a revolt, but then nobody ever strips them from power sometimes. Like I was listening up on some Roman history, and apparently, like several times throughout the Roman Republic civil wars during Julius Caesar's time, multiple people would just take Caesar's side, even though Caesar was technically like enemy of the Republic, and those people wouldn't be stripped of like their consulships or their governorships or titles or command authority. It was very weird. Like stuff like that just happens to slip through the cracks sometimes. It's interesting.
Excellent then. Since the Titan's army destroyed Dragonspire, student enrollment is down. We can use the fresh blood.
Do you guys even have an academy left? This is all ruins, dude.
If I'm to help you, then you must do something for me. Just a little mercy for an old man in this cold dungeon cell.
You know, I've never been a fan of being trapped in the basement with an older man. I don't really know if I'm willing to do those tasks.
Please go to the tower outside and retrieve my cloak.
Oh, okay.
In the circumstances leading up to my arrest, it ended up atop the tower outside.
How did your cloak get on top of the tower? But yeah, I mean, if all I gotta do is return the cloak for you, I got you, dude. It does get chilly in here with all of this lava. Technically, I think the Dean is still alive. I don't think he's technically dead. Because, one, he's not transparent, which would kind of leads credence to the idea that he's just living in there. And it's never really stated that anyone in the... what is it?
You cannot have these things I guard. You must
What?
destroy me to take them.
Oh, he's got to destroy you to take them. But yeah, I think technically it's never really stated that people in the Wiz universe need to eat to survive. They just survive. It's very odd. Let's see. Got that. I'm gonna go for... Oh, did I put Colossus Animus in? I'll go a couple rounds, but I honestly can't remember. That's one of the things about Monstrology. You get so caught up in trying to make sure I got the right spells, I forget to add Monstrology spells. Really hoping I didn't forget about that. I'll get rid of one Earthquake. Like, I should see some Animus at some point. Maybe. Oh, that's not good. Do I still have Pierces? I should have some Pierce in my deck. Oh, nice. I did put Colossus in there. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to use this. I need to find one of my Pierces, and then I can commence Operation Colossus down. Oh, but I don't want to use both of these blades on the minion alone. Hold up. What if Earthquake into Minotaur? Well, no, because I'm not going to have enough pips for that. Back to back. Summon a minion. When in doubt, summon a minion. Get rid of it. Out of my hand. Be off with you, minion. Oh, actually, the minion might throw out a Bloodbat for the other minion. Maybe. Well, that's the thing. It's like, I'm definitely going to use an AoE. It's just, I can't really do anything, or I can't collect all... Oh, come on, dude. Get rid of you. He's got a minus 80% shield on him. So I'm trying to pull one of my Pierces. That way I can kill him, collect 3 Animus rather than 2. And then go for the Minotaur. But I also don't want to waste both of these blades going into a hit for a minus 80% shield, you know? Aw, man, I forgot to pack shields. Well, better hope my pet heals me. Oh man, that was quite a bit of damage. Alright, well. That just ruined my plans. I think that I Got 800 health. I got 2 blades. I'm going to do something. I have no idea how I'm gonna turn this around. It's like I don't think that I can one-shot the boss. And I'm not spending all of these blades on the minion. So, we shall see. Fizzle. Nope, he didn't fizzle. Where's my satyr? I could use... Oh, yep, there's the debuff. So he's going to be pulling aggro. I will do this, give myself some survivability. And I fizzled a 90% accuracy spell. That's perfect. King's Isle doesn't do their numbers right. I'm pretty sure they do it like 1 out of 100, or like 90 times out of 100, not 9 times out of 10, which is completely different. Goodbye, minion. Yeah, he's gone. He's out of there. But he tanked the hit, so I didn't have to. I summoned him. Ooh. Well, no, it's because he's still got a shield. But now I have pips. That was stupid. I had a wand hit. I should have used that more effectively. And it's fine. Everything's fine. He might. No. I mean, it would have helped that I did full damage, but... Nah, it's fine. What is this? Can I get a heal, Mr. Pet? Nope, alright. Get rid of you. What do I have next? I have Earthquake and Frog. They've got 1,000. You're not going to be useful. I might... No. It's one of them things, you know? I had a really good window, and I just didn't pull the cards that I needed, and then he just double shielded and ruined everything. Now I'm going to see if I can kill the minion before I die. That way, when I come back, I won't have to deal with them. Or... Yeah, so my pet currently has Unicorn and Fairy, double resist, and Myth Dealer. Waiting for it to finish leveling up so I can replace that. Oh, hey, there's my Pierce. That would have been nice. Oh, man, if I get a Power Pip... If I don't die and I get a Power Pip, I might win this with an Earthquake. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, my pet doesn't like to heal me when it's a viable option. Like, when I soloed Mount Olympus, which was the worst thing ever, he just wouldn't. He chose not to come into work. Oh, that's great. What is he going to use? I think that only goes up to like 300, so I'm fine. Maybe 325. 244? Alright. Got this. Did not get that, but I do have a heal now. What are the odds that I fizzle this 2 times in a row? Perfect! And I think I've got another wand hit as well, so if I get debuffed, I can get rid of that. I just need to survive. Those are fine. That's fine. I need 2 more power pips, or 4 pips in total. Throw out an Earthquake and I'm done. And I get to collect all of their Animus, should they not shield each other. Oh, you suck, dude. Look at this motherfucker at this. Doing this stuff again. I'll throw out a minion. Maybe the minion will target this guy. Is that a debuff? It is not a debuff. Power Pip? Nope. That's fine. Oh, perfect. He's going to get rid of that. So There's a chance I get a power pip next round, which would be great. However, if I don't, I don't know if I'd survive that. It really depends on what the boss does, because if the boss just fizzles again, that'd be great. Perfect. That's fine. I don't care about those shields. Those aren't valuable to me. I have power pip. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of you just in case I fizzle and you manage to kill my target. All right, that should be a dub right there. Imagine they have 1 health and they just both kill me. Perfect. A needlessly complicated fight. What is this? This is a history book or something, I think. Alright, so back to the Dean. We're gonna get this old man his coat and get on our way. Why is what doing what? Let's see. Hello, old man. I've gotten your sweater.
Your first day, and you get the highest marks in show and tell. I'm most grateful for this cloak. It keeps the chill away.
Yeah, it keeps the chill away in this, lava-infested room.
I'm afraid my demands haven't been entirely met. In addition to the restoration of my cloak, I'd like my old staff back. I require it to admit you into this school.
I feel like you're just gonna use that to try and kill me later.
My staff was taken by a guard who now patrols deep in the detention center. Take this. It should get you through his gate.
The Dean passes a small key to you.
Ooh.
What's that? You don't want to help me? I suspect what you're up to is far more important than any punishment they're inflicting on me. So tell me, young wizard, how badly do you want admission into Dragonspire Academy and the portal stone that comes with it?
Well,
If you wish it, you'll do as I say.
you know, when you put it like that, I really do need that portal stone. So, you know, I guess I can go commit. If I'm helping the Dean, does it technically count as terrorism, even though Dragonspire is no longer a notable entity? And if I'm beating up ghosts, does it technically count as assault? These are the questions men ask themselves. I need health. Should be one over here. 2, 3, and 4. All right. 94. Yeah, that's fine. I'm doing all right with magic. Mostly the putting down ports runs me dry. I'm gonna go around these guys. More undead minotaurs. Galleon Paladin 1. Where's Galleon Paladin 2? There he is. So, I don't know. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. What the hell? Alright, so usually I only see 2 of these guys. I don't know why a 3rd one spawned, but King's Isle messed up their coding back in the day. So you used to be able to find like double bosses walking around when their bosses weren't affixed to one singular place. Yeah, this is a hard decision. I'm gonna wait for this troll to get out of the way. Oh wait, no, that's right. Trolls move faster than the Minotaur. I want the Minotaur. However, you know, I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best. Because it's gonna be like a photo finish almost. Nope, we got him, and I don't have the animus that I needed, making my entire thing useless. Man, that sucks. You know, I don't mind getting into a fight with one of these guys. Let's see. Grab you. And boom. I'll have an undead guy, and I completely forgot the reason you have games on YouTube. What do you mean by games on YouTube? I'll summon this guy. Why not? Do you mean, do I have a YouTube channel? Because yes, I do have a YouTube channel. If you're asking me if I play any other games on YouTube, at the moment, no. I'm just streaming Wiz and then editing it into content. Let me see. Let me do this real quick. I don't think this actually kills, so I'm just gonna waste one of those. Let me get my YouTube link. And you can check out all of my content if you want to. Episode 22 was a banger. I finally put a little bit more effort into editing those. Yes, no. So right now, I'm just uploading Wiz content just because that's all I was really planning on starting out with. Just kind of figure out how to set up streaming, do it appropriately, how to, you know, maybe add a little bit of editing and effects to it. Actually, episode 22, I soloed Lore Master, so that was fun. Barely made it through that fight, but I plan on doing gameplay on Final Fantasy X, Skyrim. What was the other one? Man, I forget the other one. I'd have to think about it for a moment. Minecraft, maybe just do a small little playthrough on a world, see what all's changed. But yeah, what is it? If you start from the very beginning, I'll just warn you now, all of the animation, like the editing and stuff like that, is just terrible. Because I started out just trying to cut everything with Windows Movie Maker, and that was a stupid idea. And I was like, well, let me check out all of these different editing softwares, and started using DaVinci, so the cuts were a little bit better. Started adding transitions. Ended up putting in an outro, and now I'm getting to the point where I'm adding text and throwing in extra little memes and videos as well. So it's all coming together. I need this guy not to shield. Although, I am getting whooped right here. I forgot how much health this guy had. He's got like 5,600. So, and I'm rather vulnerable to ice. So I think I'm going to summon some minions for this one. Oh, hey! My pet decided to wake up. I've got more survivability. Thank you, pet. We'll go with an earthquake, just because that's what I have. Get rid of that minion. Hopefully I can pull a power pip soon. Oh, that's not bad damage. It's not as effective as setting up with a ton of blades and traps, but it's decent. I need to pull another one of those golems. Keep those, because I don't want to get rid of everything. Well, actually, if I had to say, I'd say that getting rid of that is more valuable than having it. This is a balance minion, okay. Where did I get this guy? What is he? He is Silver Sentry. Oh, I got him from that one place. Ah, yeah, that's very descriptive. I got him from the Grand Chasm. They're just kind of in the back, in the area that none of the quests take part in. Or none of the main quests. Oh man, day one of the job and that minion's coming in clutch. Let's go. I need to save up for heals. Yeah, I can blade myself. That's fine. Okay, that out. But I've got one more. He's got that. I don't need this bubble right now, but I'm not going to rule it out either. I will, however, use this blade since there's no guarantees that I'm going to be able to heal. Well, Scarab, throw another blade on myself. So I can definitely tank at least one more hit. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm slowly getting to a point where I actually edit them and add thumbnails and stuff like that. Ooh, I got a heal. That's perfect. So I'm getting to the point where I'm almost a decent content creator. He doesn't have shields on right now, and I don't really need to attack. Why is this guy using a snowman? That's just bad. Oh, there's the other Galleon Paladin. That's amazing. I've only ever seen 2 spawn. I don't know why there's a third one, but I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm gonna throw up this. Since I've got health, I've got pips, my minions are drawing aggro. Everything's going according to plan. It's just taking forever and a half. Oh wow. I didn't know those guys used Ice Kraken. That's awesome. It's too bad I wasted it on an ice boss. Dude, finally my pet's just going ham. I love this. So, let's see. I don't really need the earthquakes. Let me... I might as well attack. Oh yeah, that's actually what I'm using right now. I believe it should be on. Oh, is it not on? Oh. Well, I mean, I have this, or currently I have Wiz on borderless, so it just takes up the screen. That way, if I wanted to say Wizard101 Wiki Galley Paladin, I can just throw up like a little wiki page, but I also have it where I just click the button and it goes away. But yeah, it's a super useful. That was a little bit tricky for me to figure out. I was trying to figure out like my first couple videos how to do that. I think I got it down. I don't have anything to get rid of that, but it looks like the minions do. I'm gonna throw this guy out just because I have him. Oh, where'd the chat go? There it is. So yeah, that's one of those things I was talking about is within the first like 8 episodes, I recorded them like all around the same time without really considering, using editing software and stuff like that. And then around episode 13, I believe it was, or episode 12, whenever I really started Crocotopia, I started using what was it? DaVinci Resolve, which it really annoyed me because I hear I watched a bunch of different content from streamers who were like, hey, use if you use OBS, record your videos in an FLV format. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, because apparently if you record it in MP4, if something crashes, you have the potential to lose everything. But an FLV seems to be more secure, and it'll only just stop where it crashed. So I was like, all right, okay, let me do that. And so I started doing that, and I was like, oh wait, DaVinci Resolve doesn't allow me to edit with an FLV format. However, after some trials and tribulations I won't go into, and downloading multiple different sketchy things to try and figure out how to convert it, I realized that with OBS you can just click File, Remux a video, and it'll remux it or change it into from FLV back to MP4, so then I can edit on DaVinci Resolve. It was an interesting couple of days trying to figure that one out, because originally I was going to go with Filmora Wondershare, but I didn't want to have to pay because I'm cheap, and so they just put some giant watermark in my face, and I was like, nope, I'm not having none of that. Oh, dude. If this were double Animus, I'd be able to get this guy, like, super fast. Also, Scarrick Glowgaunt. That is an enemy for the level... Well, now it's 58, but it used to be level 48 Rebirth quest spell. And then also there is
Found the 6 stone rose.
the 6 stone rose just behind this tower over here on the map whenever that loads. Have you been keeping upgrades with... What's that? Have I been keeping up with Wizard101, or what's this about? Upgrades. Oh yeah, that's right. I can just port to the Dean. The whole reason I left that there. Alright, old man. I've got your staff and your coat.
Well, my young friend, you've returned my staff to me. It looks a bit worse for wear, but should be functional still.
Don't call me your friend. We're not friends.
I am without a third of my badges of office. You have provided my cloak, my staff, and now I need the battle crystal.
What in the Sam hell is a battle crystal?
It's being stored in detention for safekeeping. Could you return it to me?
I'd really rather not. It feels like you're just going to use your staff, your cloak, and your battle crystal to fight me in a battle.
You're understandably reluctant about so arming me, but let me put your mind at ease.
Yes, let me remind you that you need me.
I have a portal stone and can escape at any time.
What?
I will give you that stone if you restore my belongings to me. So, to detention with you, and don't come back without my battle crystal.
Hold up, what? Why would the Dean voluntarily sit in a jail cell when he's got a portal stone and can escape at any time? Something doesn't add up right here. Alright, did I hear about the new world in Wizard101? Hold up, let me pull this up. So, hold up. I gotta pull this up real quick. Let that. Okay, so about the new world. Where did that go? Did it go into downloads? Or... Oh, it's... Here it is. So... Wait, no, that's the wrong one. How did I download the wrong one? Save image. Do that one. So from what I've been told, this is King's Isle's new this is King's Isle's new world they're coming out with. But also, yeah, I've seen about the I've seen the cat world, or what they're going with. That's a little throwback to about a month ago when King's Isle got hacked. If you happen to have missed that whole fiasco. Made the news apparently on multiple different sites. I've got to cut that out of the video, maybe. Took me too long to find it, so it's not going to be funny. All right, so we need crystal storage, battle crystal. It's going to be the red one. Oh, it's the green one. All right, now I'm upset. King's Isle in my last video, King's Isle refused to allow any of the crystal storages other than the first one to play an animation. They had another animation for the green crystal instead of the red crystal. That makes me upset. But yeah, I heard it's going to be interesting with the design to it. It's I forget which culture specifically they're deriving it from. All right, old man, I've given you your cape, your staff, and your battle crystal.
You've done it! With my cloak, staff, and battle crystal, I feel like the Dean of Admissions once more. Minus the power to decide who becomes a student.
And with that, I'll become a student, correct?
And with that, I'm afraid that I will have to deny your application into Dragonspire Academy.
What?
My condolences, young wizard.
What do you mean?
Unfortunately, you won't be getting that portal stone either. It's only appropriate to end your application with your defeat.
Rude.
This is only the start. My name will echo throughout this spiral as the one who destroyed it. And you were my unwitting accomplice.
What do you mean unwitting? I already knew this was going to happen. Don't call me an idiot. Alright, so... He's got like 8,000 health, I think. So I'm going to throw in some minions. Let me see. I don't actually have any minions at the moment. Got some ash spiders. Ash spiders are pretty good. Well, since I got you here, Real Shannon, do you want to see anyone versus the Dean? I'm taking orders, but it's last call for the night. Oh, yeah, that's right. I used all of my guys on Lore Master. I've also got some from the other worlds I could use too, like some of the Barons. Well, I don't know if I want to use the Barons. I'll throw out a Troubled Warrior just so he can get killed. Wandering Wizard. I don't know if I want to use him just yet. Oh, no. These are Monstrology. So with Monstrology, you use, these spells to collect Animus. And so every time you hit somebody with an Animus spell, you can gather up to one to two Animus. And then if you also kill them with an Animus enchanted spell, you get an additional Animus so up to 3 without any elixirs or benefits. And if you press the T button, or just go over to the Monstrology page, wherever that is, this is a little tome that keeps records of all the enemies you've defeated. and you can create a summon treasure card for 10 animus and 500 gold. That's why I was trying to, you know, put all the proper animus spells in and fled that one time. And I can summon multiple minions with this system. It's pretty cool. But let me know if there's anyone you want to see me use. Right now I just got like a bunch of random minions. But I think I've got like, no, I want to keep my Manders. I got some golems from Marleybone. Ooh, is that a life minion? It is. That's cool. Where did that guy come? Oh, that's Clanker. Never mind. Got some undead samurai. What are you thinking? Give me your genius, and I shall paint a picture of me dying while I try to accomplish it. Speaking of which, let me look up the Dean. Wizard101 Wiki. Dean Dark Flame, was it? Probably just the Dean. No, I don't want the fandom, I want the wiki. Oh my god, what is his name? Vladimir, okay. There we go. Vladimir Dark. He's not even called the Dean. So he's got Storm. Okay. Mostly just death. Ooh, does he drop any of the new stuff? He drops a Crown's hat. That's interesting. Vestment of the Chill. Oh, that's cool. It's like a defensive robe. Terrible stats, but pretty nifty. Rings. Storm Striders. Those are level 45. These are like the official level 45 boots. Yeah, nothing else. Alright, I don't think I have a vampire. Yeah, I think the only vampire mobs that you can get in the game are from Darkmoor, and I don't have those yet. I've got spiders, I've got undead. I've got cyclopses from what is it? Mount Olympus. Like whatever I've got on these lists is all that I can summon, assuming I have enough animus. Like with this shield skeleton, I only like fought them once. Is what the paywall? I can do some ghosts. Spooky ghosts. Tomb Raider. I got a bunch of these guys, but I never used them. Well, here. Let me see. These guys. What do I have for this stuff? Alright, well, I didn't quite get a specific answer from you, so I'm just gonna go in, but let me know what you mean by the paywall or what you were asking. I really hope I go first. I've been going first the majority of the dungeon, I think. Nope. No first for me. Paywall of people. There's a paywall. Oh, are you just talking about like the regular paywall? So the thing about Wizards 101, it is technically free to play up until you get to the end of the first Triton Avenue questline, and then you have to pay for membership if you want to play any further than that. So if you want to play Firecat Alley, Cyclops Lane, the rest of Triton Avenue, like you do have that's what they mean by the paywall. because, you know, you can't really play the rest of the game without paying for membership. However, you technically get the first little bit of Wizard City for free, even though 99% of the game comes after Wizard City. I can summon him. Whereas other MMOs will do the same thing. So if you've ever played Destiny, you get the vanilla story for, you know, whenever you pay for it, but then you also have to like buy the expansions every time those come out. Keep that. Not gonna need that. I might as well blade myself again. Which, I mean, if you've only ever played Wizard101 with the, you know, with the subscription, you probably then wouldn't notice having to pay for areas, because it's probably one of the better options unless you just plan on playing the game a ton. I'm gonna throw out this Minotaur and hope for the best. Ooh, what's he using? Oh, nice. There's this guy. I don't need to summon him yet, so I'll just wait. Okay, now I need to summon a new one. But he tanked that Banshee for me like a champ. Good guy. That's 9 o'clock. I might just end off here. I didn't realize how long this would take. Summon you. Throw out that aura, or that global. Honestly, solo questing isn't terribly hard if you're somewhat experienced with the game. Like, yeah, you die every now and then, but I mean, honestly, you could solo probably 90% of the game and only ever really have to rely on, you know, help from people with the big dungeons. So, Waterworks, Zigzag, Darkmoor, the Catacombs dungeons. That's usually when I start teaming up with people, is whenever I get to dungeons where it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for me to try and solo, when I'm trying to, you know, fight the bosses as many times as it takes to get a drop. If that makes sense. Whereas if I'm just like, what is it? Every single quest in Polaris, or Dragonspire, or Mushu, or Celestia, I can solo all of the worlds except for maybe like one boss that cheats in a way that I really just don't want to take the time to go to figure out and go, oh, well, I'm gonna have to do all this crazy stuff and spend over 3 hours fighting this boss, hoping everything goes right, like some solo players do. Is like, nah, I'll just throw out a team up and, you know, team up with some random people, swap realm hop, and try and find some people who are questing at the same area I am, and just call it a day. I think he's going to debuff me soon. That's another thing with the Monstrology, is stuff like facing the boss, the rat in Polaris. It would be seemingly impossible to do that fight with minions. throw another shield on myself. Or like Lemuria, I could probably figure out how to solo it. However, Lemuria is actually quite a bit of a harder world, with all of the enemies having like just base stats, a lot of like 20 pierce and some damage to boot with that. It really just depends. Oh, there's that. How many blades do I have? I only have one blade on, so I'm gonna let him start taking some of that aggression from the Dean. Ooh, my other blade. That's perfect. My throw out a wand into like a minotaur or something. If I can find one of my stone colossus, I'd use that. Oh no, the Dean is still going for me. Also, earlier I was talking about how the Dean may technically be alive. Even though he looks to be alive, he's not see-through or anything, and it's never really specified that he's dead. KingsIsle classifies him as undead. So he's technically dead, just undead. Which means I can get him as a housing guest if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that. Get rid of this. Cyclops go and have his fun. It's odd. Like, they don't want players to be able to extract animus from wizards like young Morganth, or what is it? There's Ivan Soulslinger in Dragonspire, Yiva Spiderkeeper. Like, they either just classify him as undead to make it not seem like we're killing other people, but even then, they go so far as to point out that we kill Malistaire Drake, so it's very confusing. Is that a debuff? It is not. That is a sprite. Alright. Oh, I didn't crit. I never crit with this bubble. Like, only a few times do I ever crit. What do I have? Oh, there's that minion I was looking for, or this guy. I think I'll let the Dean hit, or pass around, and then go for the hit. Is he gonna use a Scarecrow? He's got 6 pips. Let's hope not. He might kill my minion right here. The next round if we don't kill him. Oh, no crit again. I've got a bubble that gives me 40 crit, and I just cannot manage. Why do you do this to me, KingsIsle? Bonk. Alright, so Yeah, it's probably going to be a Scarecrow. Even if this guy crits, it's only going to be like 400. So, I pass. It is a Scarecrow. I knew it. Called that. That minion's dead. But that's okay, because I'll just summon another minion. And this one will tank damage for me. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like, with soloing stuff like this, it's never really too difficult for me, because I kind of know what to expect. And I have done it before, it's just, there will be times where, in that, like, that Colossus fight, I'll be waiting on something, and then it just doesn't happen, and I'm like, well, shoot, I was planning on piercing your shield and then attacking and killing you both at the same time. But then it just didn't work out that way. And now I'm dying because I waited too long. Fun stuff. And then there's some bosses like Titan's Trident where if you try to solo it, you're going to be half dead by the end of the first like 2 rounds. I'm going to just keep on passing and see what happens. Because I've got that Satyr, and I could definitely utilize it. However, it'd also be great if the Dean, like, wasted his pips on this guy, so I could just double Earthquake. That's 1 Earthquake. Pass and go again. Then I've got more minions. I just don't want to have to use them if I don't need to. As this, but I want to use the Earthquake so I get credit for the kill. Is that 2 Earthquakes? Yeah, might as well go for it. Haha, you fizzled, you suck. I don't have any blades, do I? If I crit, it might kill. But I don't... What am I talking about? I don't have the ability to crit. I've got a crit bubble with Pierce, and it doesn't allow me to crit. He should be. That is very true. Like, he's got... Like, if I crit with this next attack, he'll definitely be dead. It's just that, one, I'm not critting any of my shots, and this aura that I have gives me 40 crit and 20 Pierce, so... However, I also don't want to use my Minotaur, even though that would do a little bit more damage than this. Hold up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He might be going for a Scarecrow. If he hadn't healed, or oh well, that sucked. And then I do stuff like that. I technically have 90% myth accuracy with all of my gear and stats. If he uses a Scarecrow, this guy is going to be more of a hindrance than anything. So, and get rid of him and use this. Yep, there it is. It's actually a decent play. It's like, if I had more Undead Animus to enchant my other damage spells with, I could more confidently use those. However, I don't want to miss out on like 1 extra little Dean if I don't have to. Throw this out, hope for the best, and then just follow up with one of my other hits. If need be. Come on, crit. That's not fair. Watch, I'm going to use a Minotaur in like 2 rounds or 3 rounds, and then it's going to crit. Fizzle. Nope. Oh, how about this? What is that? Oh, that could have been a Wraith. Does he have the ability to use Wraith? I don't think that he does. Well, he can use Scarecrow. There's no reason he shouldn't have Wraith. Oh, wow. I've hit this guy like 4 or 5 times in this crit bubble and not crit a single time. Ooh.
You're better than I thought you'd be.
Well, I mean, I am the main character.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, but I couldn't remain in there for another day. When you came to see me, I saw a way out. But to do so, I needed to provoke you into a duel.
Why? You told me you had a portal stone and could leave at any time. Was that just a bluff?
You have more than earned membership in the Academy. The portal stone is yours. Perhaps you will undo the doom I brought upon this place. Now in defeat, I am free to leave this place and go on to face my ultimate destination. I wonder what awaits me.
Probably going to hell.
Find a Dragonspire Academy portal stone hidden among the Dean's possessions.
Yeah, and he just walks out of here too. Is there a chest reroll? There is not. I got the level 45 storm boots. That's pretty nifty. Not really valuable, but they're nifty. I got them. So I need to go talk to the Crystal Guide. That was the Labyrinth. Nice little dungeon. I'm gonna have to go there again whenever I get Orthrus, but that is alright. And I think it's gonna lead into the Crystal Grove. Or maybe it's back to the Drake Hatchery. Alright, Crystal Guide. I talked to the Dean, and after some intense negotiations, he's allowed me to become a resident or student of Dragonspire.
Congratulations on your admission to Dragonspire Academy.
Ah, that's what I meant to say. He has admitted me into Dragonspire.
Talk to the headmaster. Please follow the road through the Crucible into the main Academy Square. Go through the large double doors emblazoned with dragons. You will need to enroll in one of the Academy's schools to begin your studies. Enjoy your time here at Dragonspire.
Alright, so I just need to go through any of the double doors emblazoned with dragons. I wonder where I can find such a door emblazoned with dragons. Need to go to the Crucible. Where is that at? Oh, no, I was going the right way. Alright, so I'm technically supposed to find the headmaster, but everybody's dead, so it really doesn't matter. I'm going to leave a port here just so that I don't have to walk all the way back down. Alright, Cyrus. I began my studies in, well, Dragonspire Academy, and I'm now a residential student.
Excellent work. You continue to exceed my expectations. You've become a student of Dragonspire.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Cyrus Drake ever managed to become a student of Dragonspire, considering the fact that he's from Dragonspire. Very odd.
I wouldn't worry about the Dean anymore. He's no longer important in the grand scheme of things.
That's another way to say we're not going to throw that boss at you again.
I'm sure you've guessed what Malistaire hopes to accomplish. Since he could not bring Sylvia back to life, he hopes the Croconomicon can force the Titan to do so.
Really?
By the look of Dragonspire, it appears that no one can force a Titan to do anything.
Well, I mean, the Dragon Cult who summoned the Dragon Titan didn't have the Croconomicon, so I mean, we really can't be sure.
This is most excellent news indeed. We are now one step closer to my brother Malistaire.
What do you mean we? I've been doing all the legwork.
From what I can determine, though most of the actual schools were destroyed during the raid, it appears that the Fire School still stands.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That must be why there was a fire tree over there.
Apparently, the Great Dragon Titan was somewhat merciful towards his own school. We must make it seem as if you're enrolled in their Fire School.
But why? We've got the portal stone.
An old dragon spire pyromancer is buried within the necropolis. Go there and retrieve his medallion of fire.
What do you mean his? I'm pretty sure the pyromancer is a female. I'm gonna have to do a cut back to that. Oh, nice. And this should be the pyromancer.
A new student. Dragon Spire is shattered. School closed forever. This is no place for the living.
Right. Hey, didn't Cyrus say that this was supposed to be a dude? I feel like he misled me on that. Oh, she's got a worm, doesn't she? It's alright. I think those are regular mobs, so it's not going to be that big of an issue. Do I have enough hits, though? Get rid of that. What are they? Fire? Yeah, shields aren't really going to be useful. However, wand hits to get rid of weaknesses will be. Oh, that one's a balance, not a fire. What is it? This chick right there. She's got a cool player model or NPC model. Oof, he's shielding right off the bat. I do not like that. Honestly, I might as well just try and go for him. Kill him and then get her. Also, why does she have a balanced dragon with her? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I guess it's supposed to introduce the idea of dragon riders, but also we already got that introduction from the Drake Hatchery. And I can't imagine every single Dragon Spire wizard was a dragon rider. Yeet. Perfect. Just a one-on-one. What are the odds she just passes and doesn't use a Sunbird? 0. 0% chance. Well, that shield is basically wasted. That's fine. I need to pull one of my minion enchants. Because now I can finally use those golems again. They're so useful when they're just tanking damage. Is this Fire Elf or Fire Cat? Oh, it's a Fire Fizzle. Hey, put a Fire Blade on yourself real quick. And then get aggroed by my minion. Nope. Firebird. Ooh. Fire Shark. Is this the one with the overtime, or does it just do straight damage? I think there are technically 2 variants. Yes, my minion. Taunt them. Taunt them with your life. You're a very attractive minion. Any enemy would be lucky to hit on you. Let's see. Get rid of like 2 of those. Is that a debuff? Oh, nice. Don't need that. Might as well throw this on out there. Couldn't hurt to try and fail crit. Even though I never crit when I need to. Do I have... Yeah, I've got 3 blades on me. Pet, regular, and spirit. Don't need that, don't need that. That's going fine. We'll just pass. Oof, he's dead. Oh, perfect. That's what I was looking for. And no debuffs. This is good. Oh, I didn't crit. Can never crit. That's okay. This should do like 2025? 28. Ooh.
The medallion of fire falls to the ground.
Perfect. Alright, Cyrus boy. I've beaten up that old pyromancer.
Excellent work, young wizard. This will do nicely. You should now proceed and speak with the fire tree here. Her name is Ashley, and she will guide you along your path into Dragonspire Academy.
Alright.
Now you may enter the Fire School, and perhaps even more areas of the Dragonspire Academy.
Yep, that's what you just said.
See if you may determine how to reach the headmaster's quarters in the academy. If you should encounter my brother Malastair Drake, be cautious. You cannot stand against him alone.
I don't understand why they put this line here. Like, that's obviously the end goal, but also we don't... After we get, like, the dragon to fly up to the headmaster's office where Malastair is, we don't come back and let Cyrus know. We just kind of, like, go and do it, and he shows up randomly. Alright, Ashley, who had your voice changed at one point. I need to get to the headmaster's office, all the way up there.
Hello there. Who are you?
Could have swore I heard that somewhere before when I was caught trying to cross the border into Skyrim.
Who are you?
A living student. You're here to help? Oh, thank the great tree. The wizard Malastair has come to Dragonspire. He intends to command the Dragon Titan. He must be stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Malastair is in the headmaster's office atop the great volcano. He's nearly impossible to reach unless you can find a way to fly up to him.
Well, it's a good thing that magic exists and we can just use levitate spells, right?
I've got an idea. You can get to him by flying a drake to the mouth of the great volcano. But how to do that? There are so few drakes left, and they're difficult to control.
Well, I mean, if a drake had to face either living in this hellish world with their own freedom intact or being subjugated by Malastair and the Dragon Titan, I'm fairly certain they wouldn't mind giving me a free ride. It's completely logical.
Oh, I know. If you can get your hands on a Dragon Rider staff, even you could control a drake.
Sounds like a useless little quest.
The last known Dragon Rider staff was broken into pieces, stored in obsidian chests, and hidden throughout the spiral for safekeeping.
How is that keeping it safe? You broke the thing.
You need to find those chests and recover those pieces from where they're scattered across the spiral.
That's stupid. This is stupid. This makes no sense. Alright guys, well that is going to be the end of episode 23 of the Myth Monstrology playthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed me questing through the Labyrinth, and hopefully I'll have more to come here soon. Hey there guys, Godly Seafood here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If there's anything you saw me do, anything I got incorrect, or you want to know more about, leave a comment. And subscribe if you want to see more content. Getting close to the end of Dragonspire here, and ultimately going to be doing some other things. Not sure if I'm going to continue with the Myth Monstrology playthrough in the immediate future. However, I will get to a point where I, level this guy up, get him to dark, more stuff like that. But in the meantime, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys around.